Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we're doing a better late than never Diecast review. This is Joey Logano's Clash 1/24th scale Elite. This is I actually have to go back and get Kyle Busch's Clash win yet. I've never done a review on that one yet. So of all the race wins that I've done reviews on, there's only a couple I'm missing, and a couple of Clash wins is going to be part of that. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at it here. Here is the stat card for the 2022 season. Joey Logano, Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum winner, February 6, 2022. Flip it to the backside here. We can see time of the race, 57 minutes. Wait, really? 57 minutes and 39 seconds, only an hour? That's short. Started fourth on the night, 150 total laps for 37 miles. That's embarrassing. 5 cautions for no laps. Oh, that's right, red flag laps didn't count. Laps led by the winner was 35, and he won by 0.8 of a second. Now, we go ahead and take a look at our box here. You can see we do have the race win sleeve, and then the the standard elite box here. And then you can see the production number on this car is 314. It is the first ever next-gen race version that was released, so I'm sure there was a few extras ordered. Also, it was kind of a unique event, so, the reason I say that is because Joey Logano typically is not going to get a lot of things made, and I say that because I believe they just canceled his dual... I'm trying to get the sleeve to stick back in there. I believe they just canceled his dual win today, so... Unfortunately, I went to the Daytona Duels, and they're not going to have either of them getting produced. So, all right, let's go ahead and take a look at the car, though. First things first, obviously, you notice the big, bright chrome rims. It's something that early in the season they did run more chrome rims, so I'm kind of okay with it. That being said, I hope by the time the Las Vegas win comes out, they have it corrected. But yeah, at the time, it wasn't a big deal. So there you can see our number 22. You can actually see a little bit of contact there on the number, so a little bit of a scuffing going on there. You can see there's the exhaust. There's the port for the jack. We got a little tire mark there. You can see Pennzoil. We've got Shell. And then you can see, again, more contact there from cars on the inside. Auto Trader, Discount Tire, ethanol ring. And then you can see a little bit of dirt and, I guess, bump, run, all that kind of stuff. Just a lot of marks. It's a very... physical race. But you see we got the Mustang rear end here. We got the license plate, Mustang taillights. There's our diffuser. And you can see we actually have the short spoiler, but it has that clear, tall top to it. Obviously, I would love it if they could fix it by getting the big clear part removed, but it is what it is. On the roof, we got number 22, and then Snap-on on the back. 3 Ford emblems up front. And then you see the roof flaps popping open there. So we move around to the very back of the car. DIN number is 239. Flip it around to the right side here. Actually, sorry, let's go to the back quick. I got to show you this. So we do have the fuel cell in the back. The trunk does pop open. And then we do have Logano on the rear window, and then the window slits for getting air through there. Now here you can see this is where it gets a little good. You can see this right rear corner is a little rubbed up. That's a fairly common spot for damage on these next-gen cars, which is fantastic. They're able to scrub the wall a little bit and keep rolling. Only thing I wish is that, frankly, they didn't have as much bow in these fenders, because then you'd have bigger scrapes. Like the COTs when they used to just scrape the right side door off them half the time. I don't know. I think it'd be cool if we had more of that. There you see the arrow for the right side jack, number 22, Pennzoil, big chrome rim. You can see the lettering's a little weird on this one. So the Goodyear is like almost grayed out. So it's yellow, but it has gray numbering or stuff all over it. So it does look a little weird. I'm not sure why it's all grayed out on just that tire, because the other ones are fairly normal. But yeah, there's a little bit of gray going on that one. So not really sure. You can see on the front end where he got into the back of somebody. So you got a little bit of front end nose damage there. But overall, pretty clean. You can see some tire marks there on that right front corner. Carbon fiber printing down there on the splitter, because it is a carbon fiber splitter. So they kind of decal it up so that it looks like that, has the accurate look of a carbon fiber splitter. We got Ford emblem up there. You can see on the hood we've got Pennzoil and Shell, and then you can see the hood vents there, which are, a specific thing for the Ford. We got Logano, Ford, and then the air vent intake up there on the top of the windshield banner, along with the windshield tear-offs. Now let's go ahead and pop this open. Here you can see the engine on the inside, the blue valve covers, and then the silver engine block. You can see 4 little spots there where you can mount in plug wires from old engines. This is the same engine from the Gen 6 Elites, including back to 2017 when they had plug wires. So the rest of this stuff is air boxes. It does kind of cover up the detail, so it is, I don't want to say lacking, but it is a little bit lower detail than some of those Gen 6s used to be. Overall, Very clean car, pretty solid car. Still get some decent race detail, but no confetti, so it isn't completely covered or caked in that. And then you just got some decent race marks all the way around it. Is it a crazy win? No, it's not a points win. It was the first next-gen win, so I would give this one like a 5 out of 10. It's a very average of race win along that line. You know, there's a lot of really good race wins out there that are going to be above it, and there's a couple that are going to be below it. But I would say it is on the lower tier, so maybe 5 is actually too high if I did it correctly. But, you know, this is probably, it's a solid one, but it's mostly for the Logano guys. Anyway, guys, though, that'll pretty much wrap up this review. You can find this car and the ARC version at ARC and 164. They're all available at rasdiecast.com. So you can search that under Joey Logano, look under the 2022s, and you should see all those. And use the promo code RaceCraze at checkout to get yourself 10% off. Other than that, guys, that'll wrap up the video. Thank you all for watching. This has been RaceCraze, and we will see you in the next Diecast review.